What if I told you there was a pay-per-view? What if I told you there was another pay-per-view? This is 30 for 30, Season 2 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me as always is Jmack Gaming.
Wow, Chad. Nice right there, Chad. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
This is bad blood, baby.
This is bad.
Hey, baby, now we got bad blood.
All right, you're going to make me... We're here. Let's look at last year's bad blood. We had Eddie and Owen, Kane and Undertaker, DX, Christian Edge, Booker Bam Bam, Billy Road Dogg, Ace Steel Liger, Rock and Stasiak to open the show. Now Rock's main eventing.
Right. This happened literally months ago in real life.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. That's insane, dude.
What?
We've done so much.
It's beautiful, actually. Instead of taking years.
Took us 5 years to, and then we did it in like months.
I love it. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Let's keep the ball rolling. Here we go. Bad blood, baby. I'm excited.
We start off tonight. Jushin Liger, Jeff Jarrett. They don't have chemistry, which is shit. But this is the pre-show match, Jed, so it doesn't matter. Jeff Jarrett, though, after a distraction from not only Frankie Kazarian, but 2 more members of the band Kings of the Mountain, we finally know who's on bass, and we finally know who's on drums. And Chad, do you know who those 2 men are?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me here in a second. At least I hope so.
On bass, Jimmy Jacobs. On drums, Teddy Hart.
Oh! Hell yeah!
Kings of the Mountain.
Kings of the Mountain.
Hell yeah, this is the coolest rock band of all time, baby.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that, Chad. You would have never thought this was a stable.
Oh, you got a heart back in WWF.
I do. I got the the King of the Hearts. King of the Mountain. We got another pre-show match, Chad. It's a 3-on-3 light heavyweight match. Dragon Kid torn rotator cuff. Oh, no, brother.
Oh, no.
Mystico, Sasuke, and Dragon take on Tyson Do, Dragon Kid, and Low Ki. I don't know why it's Low Ki in this. This is supposed to be Trent Acid. What the hell?
Well, I got news for you. It's not Trent Acid.
Well, Low Ki gets a 52, so it's not that bad. But Mystico, 90. Yeah. Decent little match right there.
Thanks, Sergeant Slaughter.
And then we have the United States Championship match here. Chad Coleman, Tajiri, Kid Cash. Kid Cash defends his belt in the pre-show here, defeating Yoshihiro Tajiri with a dead level. Defends his belt once again. Kid Cash not pulling out 80s. He's over, brother. He's over, brother.
He's over. How about that?
Who would have thought? How about that? How about that to now where he's at? It's beautiful. But we start off the show.
He's not a meme anymore.
Jim Ross and Jim Cornette going over the card. It's going to be a big night, Chad. And what big night? How do you start a big night off, Chad? With a European Championship match, Chad. It's King Icw taking on the second generation superstar, Randy Orton, representing Future Shock. You know how it is, Chad. You know how it is here on my pay-per-views. I ask you for your predictions. Does King Icw finally sneak? Does he sneak it out again, or does Randy Orton bring home the gold?
Oh, fucking Randy Orton's gonna kill this man.
Yeah, he does. Randy Orton wins the European Championship in 1507 with an RKO.
Out of nowhere.
European champion, Randy Orton. Good for him.
Yeah. Good for Randy. Good for Randy.
Good for Randy. And after the match, Lesnar and Tyson, they pick him up and they carry him back to the locker room, Chad. And Lesnar F5's King Icw for shits and gigs.
Yeah, just for shits and gigs. I love that. I love that group so much.
After the fact, Jim Cornette, he's in the locker room and he's tired of these 2 bickering like, I won last week. No, I won last week. Well, now you didn't God damn it, you didn't even pin the son of a bitch. I did.
What?
If I didn't hit the stunner on him, you wouldn't even got the Olympic slam.
What?
And Cornette's like, God damn it, son of a bitch. I'm going, hey, how about you 2? You get in the middle of the ring right now and you guys have a match. And we get Austin Angle right now, Chad.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's see it.
In a match had a sensational wrestling and fantastic heat. They draw in 16:30 following a double count out after they just
fought in the back.
They just started fighting all over the ring. A 98. Perfect little match. Angle's got a gimmick that needs to be getting stale. Let me write that down. Perfect match there. All right, Taker. He's got a bike, and he's making his way to the ring, Chad. He's taking on Edge here. Undertaker, Edge. Who's your pick?
I'm going to go with Edge.
Well, in an exceptional match, Edge defeats The Undertaker in 15:31 with a leaping DDT. You're right.
Oh, look at me. I'm on a roll.
Big win here, a 99. This show is... They're buzzing, Chad. They're buzzing.
Maybe now we got bad blood.
Chad, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line tonight. It's the American Dragons taking on the Rat Boys.
Oh.
Who's your pick?
Oh, I think the Rat Boys are going to win the tag titles tonight, Justin. Chad and Big Rig Fig, baby. Let's go.
Do you really?
I'm already celebrating.
Do you really?
I'm already celebrating. Oh, hell yeah. I'm already celebrating. Let's go. Bring it on. Here we go.
Well, on a good wrestling match.
Oh, Rat Boys! They get the cheese!
Big Rig Fig pins Bryan Danielson with a German suplex.
Oh, hell yeah.
They do it. They win the belts, baby. Danielson was
Big
on to something.
Big, we're champions. We did it.
Shawn Michaels, he doesn't have his eyes on the prize anymore, and the Rat Boys steal one.
Rat Boys.
It's an 89. And they celebrate in the middle of the ring. Chad and
damn right we do. Hell yeah, brother.
All right, Chad, we got the Atomic Pair, Eddie Guerrero, El Hijo del Santo, taking on Booker T, Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat. Who you got?
Neither one of them can hang with the Rat Boys, but I'm going to go with the Atomic Pair.
Yeah, you are right again, superb.
I'm so fucking smart.
Can Chad get one wrong?
I can't be stopped.
Atomic Pair defeat Harlem Heat in 14:59 when Eddie taps out Stevie Ray with the Go Ray special. And after the match, the Guerrero Dojo, they celebrate in the middle of the ring. Well, Chad, we got a dream match. It's the Macho Man Randy Savage, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. You've seen it a million times in WCW, but you haven't seen it here in WWF. Who you got?
This could be the one that I get wrong, because I think it could go either way, but I'm going to go with the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, you are correct.
Oh, yeah. I'm on a roll again, and I can't be stopped.
Randy Savage defeats Ric Flair in 1605. What a beautiful match this would have been in the beginning of the save, but they're getting older now, Chad. They're getting older. We move on, Chad. It's that grudge match. It's Joey Matthews taking on Big Quiche. Who wins?
I'm going to go with Joey Matthews.
Quiche does it.
Oh, I'm wrong. I get one wrong.
The lead pipe. He can't be piped down, he says. Quiche hits him with the big splash. He puts his big butt cheeks in Joey Matthews' face, and that's it. You can't come back from the big cheeks from the Big Quiche. Big win for Quiche.
No, you can't. I have heard that a time or two in my life. That's true. You cannot.
Chad, we got an Intercontinental Championship now on the line now. Mark Henry puts his belt on the line against Taka Michinoku. Gotta get your insights, your opinions.
It's gotta be Taka. It's gotta be Taka Michinoku. It's gotta be.
Unfortunately, Mark Henry does it again. Taka, his gimmick is he just can't come. He can't get it done. Mark Henry defeats Taka in 12:49 with a death from above. Mark Henry defense number 6 of these IC belt. He's on a run. He's on a roll.
Welcome to the Hall of Pain, Taka.
Jeez, when Henry must have won it in February or March, and he's still champion. So here we go. Chad, it's Rock and Kane time.
Ooh.
The King of the Ring taking on the Big Red Monster. I know the build hasn't been that great, but can Kane do it, Chad? Can Kane get the job done, or can King Rock continue?
I gotta go with the champion here. I gotta go with The Rock.
Well, The Rock does tap out Kane in 1948 with the sharpshooter. And Chad, you see this number right here.
I see it.
You
If
see
you
it.
smell what The Rock is cooking.
Oh,
It's
my.
another 100, baby.
The Rock, 3-time member of the 100 Club now. He's just the
The
all-time
Rock.
GOAT. These guys might say, who's had the best year this year? It might be The Rock. When we do our end of the year awards,
The Rock might win Wrestler of the Year. So it was Owen Hart so far, but listen,
The
I don't know
Rock's
how
on a
you
roll.
can. I don't listen. The Rock is on a roll.
The Rock is on a
People
roll.
are gonna say The Rock wants to know who you think should win Wrestler of the Year, and
Well,
some
I think
WCW
it
Mark
could
is
be
gonna say,
Owen
"Well, I
Hart."
think it should be." It doesn't matter what you think.
There we go. And now he celebrates. And now we have our main event here, Chad.
I swear to God, if this gets a 102.
Triple H, Paul White, who walks out SmackDown World Champion to end Bad Blood.
Well, it's Paul White.
Ooh, 99-0, so close. Paul White, though, defends his belt against Triple H and wins with a chokeslam and is your SmackDown Heavyweight Champion.
Wild.
Ooh, a 98. Ooh, that leaves
98.
the door open. That leaves the door open.
Does WCW have the show of a lifetime?
I think,
or does Bad Blood once again take the pay-per-view ranking?
Some post-show thoughts. If I would have updated my booking sheet right next to me with how I was going to book it, could have been a better build. I think us a little bit rushing, maybe not rushing, but trying to get as much done as possible, booking-wise, recording-wise.
We gotta watch the clusterfuck tonight, man.
I know. I'm distracted on stories and booking, and it's excuses for how bad the builds were to this pay-per-view. But alas,
you squeaked away a 98 and got a 100. You did fine.
Listen, not, Chad. It's not about the numbers. It's about the stories we tell. I've been vouching for that. I say that when it's bad, and I say that when it's good. If the stories aren't good, I don't care what the game tells me what I did. I need the people watching to be involved. I need them to feel invested. And if I know how bad this build was to this show, the numbers will tell, and I'll do better next month. I'll do better moving forward, Chad. But we got enough with me. We got your pay-per-view.
We got Fall Brawl coming up, baby.
Big
and
war
listen,
games.
How could you not be excited about War Games after the 3 pep talks we got on the Go Home on Thunder?
All right, we'll see you there.
And here we are at Fall Brawl 2000, Justin.
Yeah, there we are.
The biggest party of the fall.
No one's partying here at the Fall, bro. Where are we at, Chad?
Listen, my birthday's in the fall. I always party.
We're at Sun Life Stadium. In what fucking world are we selling out Sun Life Stadium? We gotta go somewhere else, Chad. You cannot run Fall Brawl at an 80,000 capacity arena.
Where we going?
We're going to somewhere with 20,000. Your bread and butter, St. Pete times Forum.
Ah, hell yeah. Here we go. We've come home. And we got a pre-show match that Justin made, the rivalry of the year, Low D versus Sick Boy. And a decent pre-show match. Low D defeated Sick Boy with an aerial brainbuster job.
I can't wait for the awards of the year. If there's any awards that you guys want to see given out, put it in the comments. We're gonna have a end of the year.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Slammy Awards.
We're gonna have the end of the year review alongside the Slammy Awards, and we're gonna give out awards to people. And we want to see what you guys want to see. What awards should we give out? Leave them in the comments. Right now, Rivalry of the Year will be one, I would assume, and Lodi and Sick Boy could be early favorites for that belt or that for that
Listen, I don't know what else it would be. Limitless Syndicate. Listen, fucking Future Shock, Stasiak, Chef.
Yeah.
Jeff Hoovy could be a runner now. Who knows? But regardless,
Jim
it could be a
Cornette,
many
good
things.
rating. Scott Norton and me, Justin McKenzie.
It could be many. It could be many things. It could
New
be many
Jack
things.
in the Law. Could be a lot of things. Let's get on.
Could be a lot of things. We've got a fatal 4-way match for the television championship, Justin, in a decent match. Steven Regal defeated Fit Finley, Chavo Guerrero Jr., and James Mariotto when Steven Regal submitted Fit Finley with a Regal stretch, and Steven Regal makes defense number 3 of the World Television Championship. Justin.
No, I thought of a new one.
What?
You and not trying not to book 6-man tags and go home.
That's a
Great
good one, too.
rivalry. What were you saying, Chad? I was too busy.
I was just gonna say decent little match here.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good match. Could have gone on the pre-show or main show, but no.
Good enough.
Oh, Mike, we're starting. Whoa, we're starting.
We are
heavy.
starting with a 94. That's right. War Games will start Fall Brawl. Some people say this was the reason they bought the pay-per-view, and we're not waiting until the main event. These guys want to go right now. The match started, of course. We had Taz started off. Taz started the show off. And Goldberg came out and listen, it was a big brawl. They fought all over the place. It was just a massive, massive fight. But the numbers advantage. Right after Goldberg gets done, Scott Steiner himself, the leader, shows up, and Steiner and Goldberg, they started beating down Taz. It was a 2-on-1. It was a 2-on-1 for a long time. 2-on-1, and once Taz was like was being beaten, and then like they would like go back and forth and like flex for a minute, like how to flex down Goldberg and Scott, and then would just go back to beating up Taz. But then, as soon as that happens, Chef Psychosis comes out and he starts fighting them off. Bah, 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 bah. But once again, a numbers advantage because then Diamond Dallas Page gives Chef a diamond cutter. And this went back and forth all the time. They were running out. They're running out. The final guys for both teams was Big Cash, Nash, and AJ Styles. Justin. About that superb wrestling.
Match.
And about that superb wrestling and great heat, Justin, AJ Styles, Rob Van Dam, Taz, Billy Kidman, and Chef Psychosis defeated the Syndicate when Chef Psychosis tapped out Scott Steiner, baby.
Wow.
Had
to do it to him.
They had to do it to him. I didn't even book that. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
What a match.
We start off Fall Brawl with a 94 War Games, baby, and we can only go up from here.
What does this mean for Limitless and the Syndicate? We'll have to find
out. Who knows? After the match, Limitless celebrate in the ring. They literally hoist Chef Psychosis up in the air. Everyone's celebrating. And Justin, Chef Psychosis, after he tapped out Scott Steiner, he pulled something out of Scott Steiner's pocket. You know what he pulled out, Justin?
His wallet.
In the hands of Chef Psychosis, you see
his pee-pee.
His mask.
Oh!
And he puts his mask back on his face to a huge pop from the crowd. Chef Psychosis has his mask again, baby.
Oh, we love to see it here at Fall Brawl. We move on. Kip James and Dean Molenko.
Dean Molenko and Kip James, a match that was made because Dean Molenko wanted to fight. And in a poor match, Dean Molenko did just that. He defeated Kip James, a Texas Cloverleaf.
Hell yeah. Good for Dean Molenko.
Yeah, he just wanted to fight. And speaking of men who wanted to fight, we got a hardcore we got the hardcore ECW championship on the line. Listen, Mick Foley, he was able to get the match on Thunder, the go home. And it got in Minoru Suzuki's head. And it looked like Mick Foley was going to do it again. Mick Foley, he had Minoru Suzuki. So, first of all, Minoru Suzuki had him in a choke. And Mick Foley, he did the gimmick where, like, the ref takes his hands and, like, drops to see if he's unconscious. It does the 1, the 2, almost 3. His arm comes up. He's not tapped out yet. Minoru Suzuki with elbows and knees continues to punish Mick Foley, but Mick Foley would answer back with elbows and knees of his own. This man knows what it takes to have pain. Mick Foley literally pulls out a spear through a table, and Minoru Suzuki was looking like he was broken in half. 1, 2. Paul Heyman jumps on top of Mick Foley to break up the pin. What can be done to stop Mick Foley? Mick Foley, to stop Minoru Suzuki and Paul Heyman from cheating. Mick Foley gets so mad. He turns around and he puts the mandible claw on Paul Heyman. The mandible claw's on Paul Heyman. This is the only way Mick Foley's going to get this job done is if he can get rid of Paul Heyman. And as the mandible claw's in Paul Heyman's starting to fade. He's unconscious. But Justin, as that's happening, someone runs in from the crowd with a steel chair. Mick Foley doesn't see. He's got the mandible claw in, and he cracks Mick Foley with a steel chair, and Foley goes down as Minoru Suzuki is able to defeat him by pinfall. Justin, who is that guy? Who is that guy? We find out in this next segment because Justin, we have
the man that went into his Paul Heyman's locker room last week.
Yes, we have a new Paul Heyman guy. Paul Heyman, Bubba Ray, and Minoru Suzuki. Why did Bubba Ray do this to his friend Mick Foley? Lots of things could be answered, but Justin, it appears we got a new Paul Heyman guy in Bubba Ray Dudley.
All right.
We got the first steel cage match for the women's championship in typical steel cage fashion. It ends in a submissions match. Debbie Molenko defeats Nicole Bass by submission, Justin. And a lot of people have been calling her the MVP of the WCW women's division, and she proves it tonight when Debbie Molenko becomes the third woman in history to win the WCW women's championship.
There we go. Big win right there for Debbie Molenko.
After the match, the cage rises in China, jumps into the ring, and beats down Nicole Bass. She's mad as hell. But after she does that, she looks over at Debbie Molenko, and she signals, "I'm coming for that belt, Debbie."
There we go. We move on.
Ecw Guerrero comes in. He's got his ring bell in hand, and he says, "Listen, if Dean Molenko can come out here and get a match because he wants to fight, I'm out here too. I saw Chef Psychosis get his mask back, and it makes me sick. So I want to take my anger. I want to take my frustrations out on somebody. So I'm having a challenge. Who wants to fight Juventud tonight?" And Rey Mysterio's music hits. Rey Mysterio says, "You know what? I'll fight you, Juvi, because you need to get your ass kicked." So Rey versus Juvi, impromptu match right now, Justin.
Let's go. Let's get into it. Ooh, a 99.
And in a bout that had sensational wrestling and fantastic heat, Juventud Guerrera defeats Rey Mysterio Jr. in 1733. He used the ropes for leverage. Justin, Juventud Guerrera, he just continues to cheat every single time he's in a match.
Absolute, that rat bastard, Juventud Guerrero.
Rat bastard. We have here Ken Shamrock to Sylvester Stallone's Rocky music. He comes out. Ken Shamrock's wearing fight shorts. He looks over. Rocky Balboa himself, also in fight shorts. They're both broing up. They fist pump. They chest bump. They headbutt each other. They are ready to roll, Justin. Ken Shamrock taking on Kurt Hennig tonight for the 24/7 championship.
Here we go.
And in a good match, Ken Shamrock defeated Kurt Hennig by submission with an ankle lock. Kurt Hennig taps out, and Sylvester Stallone puts the big, luscious 24/7 championship around the waist of his friend Ken Shamrock.
The big luscious.
The big, luscious 24/7
Don't say
title.
it like I thought you were saying he was going to put his big luscious lips around him.
No. I'd never say that. And we have here in 93 about the head. Superb wrestling and great heat. Christopher Daniels with the upset of his career, Justin. Christopher Daniels, he defeats Bret the Hitman Hart. This was non-title, but this may have been the biggest win. This has to have been. This was the biggest win of his career. Christopher Daniels wins Bret Hart with the last rites.
Big win. Big win.
After the match, Christopher Daniels, he's shocked. He can't believe it. He's just in utter awe. The only Syndicate member to get the job done tonight, Christopher Daniels, holds his Cruiserweight Championship high and celebrates as he beat Bret Hart.
All right, we move on, Chad.
Chris Jericho's backstage. He's warming up for his match. Someone says, "Hey, did you see that match? Did you see Christopher Daniels beat Bret Hart?" And he says, "I did. Let me tell you something. It's going to be a good night for guys named Chris because I'm going to beat Owen Hart tonight." And I can already hear the excuses. "Oh, Owen's hurt. You couldn't beat Owen at his best." That's bullshit. I could beat Owen Hart no matter what physical capability he's in. I don't care if he's got a bruised ass. I don't care if he's got a bruised lung. He's going to have a bruised ego. And I make him tap out tonight, the Lion Tamer, and I retain. And he's like, "Look at me," because Mean Gene was letting him to trade off. He says, "Look at me, Mean Gene. I'm the champ. I'm talking. Show once and for all that I am the best of the best," when the immortal Jericho retains his World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, we move on. Raven and Hall. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Raven and Hall, champion versus champion, winner take all. And Justin, in an exceptional match, Scott Hall can he's been on a run lately too. Ever since he embraced his inner Cool Diesel, some would say. But maybe not quite Cool Diesel. But either way, Scott Hall defeats Raven in 16-10 by pinfall with the Razor's Edge, Justin. And Scott Hall makes defense number 8 of the global title. And Scott Hall wins the WCW United States Heavyweight title. Big win for Scott Hall here.
Big win. Two belt Scott. 2-belt Hall.
Hall in 6, they celebrate in the ring as Scott Hall. He grabs his championships and he asks for a microphone. 6 gives him a microphone. He picks it up and he says, "One more for the good guy," as they all celebrate in the ring, Betty.
All right, we move on. Steiner,
he's mad. He's fuming. He's irate backstage, and someone asks Scott, "What's next?" And he can't even finish it because Scott Steiner picks the man up and throws him through a table and just leaves. He gets in his car and he drives away.
Hell yeah! It's the main event now, Chad.
Main event time: Owen Hart versus Chris Jericho. Justin, I guess you already know. I was gonna say, who do you have, but you already know who won.
It's unfortunate that I book it here and I have to.
Who are you gonna guess? Oh, okay. Well, we got a 100, baby! Jericho, welcome to the 2-time club. Oh, Justin. Oh, wow. Owen was hurt, and we still got. I knew having the main event and having War Games open was the right move. Ugh. And about. I had sensational wrestling and fantastic heat. Fuck yeah. Chris Jericho defeats Owen Hart. I love this man so much. Defeated Owen Hart in 23:56 by pinfall, and Jericho makes defense number 2 of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Chris Jericho celebrates in the ring with his championship, and we get a 99. Justin, we did it. Fall Brawl is one for the ages, buddy.
I left the door open and you snuck your little feet in there.
He snuck right in. Justin, you mentioned how you spoke too soon on that pay-per-view battle because one more for the good guys. Fall Brawl squeaks out the pay-per-view of the month. Justin, what a show.
What a show. Can I be mad at that, Chad?
I'm tired. I'm exhausted. That was a shot of adrenaline.
I think we both I think we both realized. I thought going into this that this was not going to beat Bad Blood with a 98.
I didn't think it was going to either. I didn't think so. I was like, man, a 98's tough.
I thought the injury would hamper Owen Hart just enough where it'd be like a 98 match, but pulled out 100. I'm surprised you didn't get 100 in the show, which
I was really I wanted to wait and see the rating, but I almost screamed we're getting 100 show. I almost screamed.
You're there. You're gonna get one, Chad.
I'm happy we did. I hope I didn't celebrate prematurely. Yeah. But I'm a happy Chad. Listen, I won the tag team titles and got a 99 pay-per-view in one episode.
What a show this has been, Chad.
What a show this has been. I want to make a speech. Can I make a speech?
Yeah, make a speech.
I want to give Chris Jericho a big old hug.
All right. That it?
And I'm going to give Chef Psychosis props on a great performance.
All right. What about?
And I'm also gonna give Mick Foley some love because he did not want to do the job tonight, and I think he could use some. So I'm gonna be told they're awesome.
Oh, there you go. That's it. We'll see you guys for the next episodes, and we're on the way to fucking Judgment Day and
Halloween Havoc, baby.
There we go. Yeah, you're right. We'll see you there.